This video is brought to you by Devolver Digital, who are now holding their Spring Steam sale until March 20th. Survive one of the most beloved bullet hell roguelikes in history with Enter the Gungeon, which is marked down to a criminal 90% off. Reacquaint yourself with the nautical antics of Guybrush Threepwood in Return to Monkey Island. Pirate games, they're great. What if your bullet could hit a dude, stop in midair, turn, and then hit another dude? That's Children of the Sun, one of the best indies of last year. Film and produced 1999's hottest reality TV show this side of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire in The Crush House. Add a little kick to your soup and salads with a pepper grinder. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean live the life of a dirt dolphin in 2024's excellent adventure platformer, Pepper Grinder. And find inner peace with 9 of your friends in Karmazoo, the delightful 10-player co-op platformer. Don't have that many friends? Don't worry. Neither do we. So what are you waiting for? Head on over to Devolver Digital's Steam page and dig into those sales like the good little dirt dolphins you are.
What's up, everybody? Don't cry. I know you're gonna cry. The game's popping up soon. What's up? It's me, Casey. Because the screen is black and the cameras are poking through into the blackness. But like, I just had to switch to the game. It's fine. What's up, everybody? It's me, Casey Wosu, joined by Jess Hoops.
Hello.
As well as Jesse Galena.
Oh, that's me.
And today
I was holding back my tears.
Today's Hot Monday
I was crying.
/ Hidden Gems is brought to you by what did we just advertise?
Devolver
Digital. They're having a sale.
Big Steam sale. Yeah, they that's an art house little publisher if there ever was one in our little industry.
we were talking about holding back tears when I found out we were gonna they're paying us money. I was so excited. I love Devolver.
Yeah, they've made some really good stuff. So yeah, check out their Steam sale. Lots of good stuff to choose from and check out. That's on a discount. But we're not here to talk about Devolver Digital games outside of them being very kind in terms of sponsoring us. But
and good games. They got some good games.
We got some good games.
We're checking out a game today called New Star GP. If you haven't noticed, it's all about Formula One type racing. And I, if you don't know, am a little bit of a fanboy as of late of just Formula One in general.
What got you into Formula One?
Literally the Netflix series F1 Drive to Survive. It's a documentary series that essentially tells you the story of each race season after it ends, and it is some of the most fantastic storytelling and dramatization of sport I've ever seen. It's so good.
Wow.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
If you don't give a shit about racing, if you care about character development and just plot, you'll probably still dig it, because the stuff that happens is kind of someone wrote this, right? But no, that's just how the sport goes. So I've always been I've always had a soft spot for racing in general. I used to love the X Games stuff, especially the motocross games where they would ride the dirt bikes over the jumps and stuff.
Yeah.
But I never got deep into it. There was a time in high school where I thought very heavily about investing into remote control RC cars, like drift cars. They're to scale model drift cars with they're this big, but they're $300-400, and you can control them, and they drift and have grip and actual parts. But I was I'm too broke for this.
You
this
had that kind of money in high school?
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
which is why I didn't get into it. But I did the research to look at what it would take, and I realized I could not do it.
You realized, oh shit, I'm a child.
But yeah, so I get to live vicariously thanks to this Netflix series, Drive to Survive. I highly recommend it. But another way you get to live vicariously is through video games. And so I stumbled across New Star GP, which looks like an arcadey style simulation of the Formula One experience, where it's not just the racing, but you also get to make a bunch of decisions in terms of managing the team. And you get to do weird stuff plan your strategy on the track, where okay, when do we pit? When do we do we have the money for tires or whatever? So all of that plays into the drama of Formula One, and I'm really interested in just getting a taste of that.
Nice. And Fungus Finder resubscribed with Prime. It says broom broom. Brr. Thanks, Fungus Finder. And yeah, if you have Prime, you can sign up for free. Did you get that? You get one
I
free
gotta
one.
figure out how to do that. Because I have Prime.
It's super easy.
Yeah, isn't
I don't
there, like,
remember
an
how to do it,
option
but I know I
that
can.
Like tell you, hey, use your Prime sub. To
I remember like very briefly, probably only spent like a few minutes before I gave up, trying to figure out how to use my Prime subscription. And who was I trying to subscribe to even? Oh, probably Marty.
Probably. That would make sense. And also, Brubando, I hope your day gets better now that you're here with us at Hot Monday Energy. And also, thanks, Lume. This is my shirt. Hang on. Can I pull it up here? Yeah.
Ooh.
It's like beachy.
A goth.
Yeah, beachy skeleton skull. But it's in the by Pride colors, so I had to get it. It's way too big on me. But I found it at the thrift store and was like, well, this is coming home.
Yeah.
It's like, this is all like palm trees.
Better too big than too small.
But I can sew. So too small means I can just like turn it into a weird tank top or something. But too big means it's very comfortable.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me know how sound is, guys. Like if the game is too loud, too low, anything like that.
Ooh, Incarnadine gifted
Oh my god.
5 subs on Twitch. Thank you, Incarnadine.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Do we? I feel like we do a hype train like every Monday.
Hot Monday energy.
Yeah.
Hot Monday hype. Hype Monday.
Hype Monday energy? Is that where you're going? I like it.
Oh no, I was gonna try and make a new acronym, but the only thing I can think of is Hot Monday and energy.
I love pit stop.
Filthy and Free said Jesse or Pretty Grim Games. Do either of you like Pathologic? The free massive demo for Pathologic 3 just dropped today, and it's really interesting.
I keep hearing the name of the game, Pathologic.
You've heard me
know.
say it before.
Yeah, maybe it is Jesse who says it all the time. I don't know what that game is.
I hate it, is what it is.
Oh my god.
I think it's... I don't want to say it's awful in the sense that it has no redeeming qualities or like that it's just bad because someone was lazy about it. I think it's awful because I hate it. I hate every decision they made in Pathologic 2. I think it is one of the most frustrating games. It's easy to soft lock yourself, which like sure, that's the vibe that they're going for. It's all micromanaging, which sure, that's the vibe they're going for. It feels like an art house film. Sure, that's the vibe you're going for. Those are all things I hate.
I have not played it, but now I'm curious.
It was one of the, I think I did one of the earliest reviews I did was on Pathologic 2. And it made me question my career choices.
Oh my god, it looks like the first one is 90% off. It's $1.29. I might as well buy it. At that point, you have to.
I still feel like that's too much, but you do you. Captain President with 400 bits to put us over the edge to level 2. Thank you. And Ja Ree with a gifted sub. Thank you. Are you making your own character?
Yes. And
oh, cool.
I'm, as per usual, trying to see what the black hair options are. And not very many. Like, look at these awful cornrows.
Yeah, those, that poor man's scalp.
These are, jeez.
Why did he like shave between each one, like to like a razor's width?
That's so.
Like, that's what I want.
That's so.
Can you spin him around? Can we see the back?
I was trying. I don't think you can.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah, he's just gonna wear a hat because
that's how bad it is. It's like you can't see the back. Cash. Oh my gosh! Get the broom handle.
What?
The broom handle mustache.
Oh.
This?
No, back up. Okay, there.
That one?
Keep going. Nope, one more. I think it's one more. Yeah.
This little.
That?
No. Oh
No?
wait, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the delay. Wait, I'm sorry.
Oh, look at the stream that I'm sharing.
Yeah,
I am
what the heck?
Okay, go. It's go to the right. I think. There.
This
that
one, this big one.
Tash 7. Yeah.
Tash. Why is it called Tash?
I don't know. Because I guess mustache was too long.
You must tash.
What are you feeling? Helmets here. That looks like, what flag is that? This is somebody's flag.
Just blue and white.
Yeah, so there's a flag that's very similar to that. Oh, okay. Most of these are flags now that I'm looking at it.
Oh, do you know from where?
Like you're giving me remnants. I want one flag in particular. I want to see if it's in here.
Some people are saying Greece.
Greece, yes.
Finland? Question mark.
There are a lot of blue and yellow flags.
They don't have what I want. All right, we'll leave it at that. Color, royal blue, purple.
Red cars go faster, so
That's
you
what
have to make it
insurance
red.
companies say. They will make you pay for that speed.
Andy C over on YouTube with 50 maximum dollars, because that's what I like to think MX stands for, and says, agree with Jesse. Pathologic 2 really is a bit too full of itself. Never been able to get it. Also, hi guys. It's a treat for me to see you all live. Hey.
Hi.
Hello.
And I'm not just saying hi, and we're glad to see you too, just because you agreed with me. But that part's cool too.
Let's start with time trial. Okay.
It's funny as fun as you're wasting a lot of paint. You're like, how green? Nah, give me a different one.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Can anybody guess what country flag I just painted my car?
Oh, I was not looking. What colors is it?
We'll see in a second, I believe.
What country? I wasn't even looking. I was looking at chat.
Well, I'm asking chat.
Does it look green and white? Is that what I'm seeing right here?
Yes.
So I know what it is. I know what it is. Come on, I know you. I know what it is.
All right.
But
I'm
I won't say.
asking chat.
Is that the Jersey flag colors? I don't know.
the Jersey, the country.
I mean,
of
Jersey has a flag.
A state flag, yeah, but I specifically did say country flag.
Oh, chat's getting it right. Yeah.
There we go. Represent. I'm breaking very hard.
Also, state flags are the best flags because they're terrible flags.
Yeah, most of them are kind of ass.
Yeah, except Virginia's flag, where I think it's a lady stepping on some guy's neck and she's got one boobie out. And it's like that flag came in with some energy.
What's the backstory for that flag?
I mean, you want me to Wikipedia it?
I'm kind of intrigued now. Why is this lady stepping on this guy's neck with her titty out?
Because it's a day that ends in Y. That's why. It's a great time to do it.
Cups
and Matthew Hickenbottom. That's Andrew Hickenbottom. I don't know what I'm saying. Member Green Gang, and says, have y'all played Star of Providence? It's my goatee.
Is this
no?
new?
What is that?
Star of Providence. Yeah, I don't know. Well, time to start the new. Here's what we have tabs open of.
Is that you? That's not you.
That better not be me. That is not the character I'm
not you. Wait, were you making? Is that the driver and you were making the coach? Or are you just the driver and the coach? I don't know.
Is this the coach? I don't know. I thought I was making the driver.
Because that's not you.
Yeah, that's not me. This can't be me.
The car is, though.
Yeah, that is my car.
Star
I think
Providence.
like a Formula One team usually has 2 drivers.
Oh.
So you would have a teammate, but they didn't say anything about that in this, so I don't know. You've used any bucks you've earned to upgrade your car.
Oh, so Star Providence is a roguelike bullet hell.
Oh.
It looks wild.
How many bucks do I have?
It looks like someone looked at a shmup and was like, but what if more? And also screen didn't move. This looks wild. I'm not usually into games like this, so I don't know if it'll be my goatee, but it looks pretty cool.
Brubrarian subscribed over on Twitch. Thank you.
Hot
and
dog.
S6 with 10 $8 says, I respect modern Formula One and Drive to Survive is phenomenal, but late 1980s, early 1990s Formula One is where the sport peaked. Check out stories from that era. There was so much drama, personalities, extreme risk.
Is that... Because I also recently watched, there's a documentary series about Ayrton Senna, who tragically died in a race, but was like one of the greatest race car drivers ever. Like, was that his era? Or was he a little before that? Because the stuff he was doing in the race was shocking to me. I'm like, this is a Superman. Like this man is defying human capability. Did he race in the 90s? I mean, 80s, 90s?
Tempest Does Stuff says yes.
Yeah, okay, then that checks out, yeah.
Stick Shift also says yes. 84 to 94.
Yeah, he's right in that section they were talking about. So yeah, that
Thanks everybody in chat who somehow knows what they're talking about.
There's a surprising number of people who are like big Formula One fans. Like I have a coworker over at Ubisoft who like watches like every race during the season on the weekends and like does all the racing sim setup stuff. Like that's his main way he plays games, racing sims.
Oh wow.
My fiance has a cousin who their whole family are Formula One heads. They watch all the races. Like they're just everywhere. Like I'm a very casual fan. Like I'm not super deep into it, but I would love to go deeper.
Fungus Finder with 200 bits over on YouTube says the Louisiana state flag is a pelican biting itself to bleed and feed the blood to its babies.
Jesus.
That is a badass flag.
That's motherhood.
In a nutshell. I have to look this up.
And Kingdom42 has been a member of the tip jar for 15 months. That's more than a year.
That is more than a year. That's at least 3 months more than a year. 2 months more than a baker's dozen year. But not a baker's dozen's years.
What?
You heard me. The entry for the Virginia flag is very long, so if someone else wants to sum that up, cool, but it is everything I said, except she's stepping on his chest, not his neck, and she is holding a spear.
So she beat a guy in a battle. Like that.
Very possibly, yeah. He's holding a chain too, and it says "Sic Semper Tyrannis," which means, where is it?
Something about dinosaurs.
Something about tyranny.
Yeah, this for all tyrannies or something. Thus always to tyrants is what it stands for. And I'm assuming that we're going to kill all that are tyrants is what it means. Also, its proportions are 2x3. I don't know if that's something that changes. Like I thought all flags had like a standard, like a 16x9 kind of thing.
Nah, some of them are weird. Most of them seem like they're the same though.
Would you have one that's like a funky shape? Like the outline is a crab?
I don't know.
Spin you off the track. So these are perks that I have, which are granted to me based on the staff. And I apparently can put points. Oh no, I can check individual staff members and see how they're feeling, and then I can spend points to boost them up, which maybe will help me get more staff perks. What's this guy? Pit crew. He's not happy. Appreciates recognition, a blank canvas to others. That's kind of sad.
Oh, Incarnadine, thanks. Incarnadine with the highlighted message saying, I read up on the flag. The woman represents virtue and is standing over the body of a fallen king. Then the motto, Sic Semper Tyrannis. Thus, always to tyrants. All right, there you go.
That's what it means. Thus, always 2 tyrants.
Yeah. Which
Yeah.
is
What
we
is that?
will
You're a tyrant.
murder.
This is what you get.
Yeah, you get freaking stepped on,
Oh,
but not in a good way. In the we killed you
I'm
first
sorry. I don't know
way.
why my brain took that to mean the number 2. Like, there's always gonna be 2 tyrants.
There's always gonna be 2.
Yeah, like it's a riddle, and it's like, oh shit, how do we fix this?
Don't elect them, maybe.
That's one way.
That's a good way, yeah.
We've already failed the test.
Oh, all right. Step 2 it is, I guess.
This guy's talking trash to me. Also, my name is The Kid. Why did I get to choose my
I
own name?
look.
Enjoying
Maybe
our
it's based
sparring
on
on
your
track.
ranking.
If our team has tech you might be interested in, then we're happy to help. Oh, never mind. He's not talking trash to me. He's trying to help me. Breaking. I can license tech. This seems expensive. I'm not going to do this. Do I have a choice? Cancel. You'll lose any racing uses. I'm fine with that. Michaela Albarello. It's always nice to speak in person to a fellow driver. We currently have this tech package available to license if you're interested. Okay, so yeah, you can just borrow stuff that other teams are using. I don't know how much of that is a thing in like modern racing, but I would assume that with all the like the engineering battles that happen behind the scenes, there's definitely like espionage where they're like, oh, what's their car doing? Oh, let's do that because it's really fast.
Oh, he's the engineer.
Oh, it's chief engineer. Okay.
Hmm.
Notice that we
Oh,
have
so
some
this
unspent
is-
funds. Can I suggest that we start making some upgrades to keep us competitive this season? All right, chief engineer.
I didn't realize. So was this happening in the 90s, this game? I saw that cell phone.
Well, the game, like you can see across the top is grayed out now, but across the top there are different eras. So like the career
okay.
starts you in the 1980s, and then I guess you progress, and like as the eras move up, then so does the speed, and I guess maybe the tech.
Oh,
So
okay.
think of it as like CCs from like Mario Kart, I suppose.
Got it. Okay. Wait. Dang it. Oh, Astrolons. Astrolons? Tell me how to say your name. It says Nepal has the most unique flag shape. It's 2 right triangles on top of each other, and I looked it up, and yeah, that's
on
awesome.
top of each other.
Yeah, so it's like
what orientation?
so the long ways is going out to the side,
Oh,
and there's 2 of them. So there's like a gap in the middle. It's not like 2 triangles in a square.
I
It's like-
see.
it's
Okay,
shaped
they're
like
both-
2 triangles.
with the points in the same direction.
Yeah, that's really cool. So we could have one shaped like a crab. Can we get a second wind flag shaped like a crab? I guess it should probably be shaped like a phoenix if we had a flag, but
Oh, I screwed that up real bad. Ooh, bad break.
oh, you can't go off. Mario Kart told me don't go off the track. You're slower. It's by the extent of my racing knowledge.
See, in Formula One, which I find fascinating, is that the best racing line oftentimes does go a little bit off the track.
Oh,
Like,
Really?
yeah, like these corners here that have like the stripes, usually
Yeah.
cars will run over the top of them. And like apparently that's fine. You just can't go like deep. Like if you go like past those lines and like cut through like a corner, then you get penalized. But like you can absolutely get your tires all up here and whatnot, and that's fine.
So what is a penalty? Like, do they like add time to your
Yeah, they add time.
race?
probably.
So it's like, oh, I came in first. They were like, actually, we're giving you a 5-second penalty.
Yeah, exactly.
So the car that came
exactly
in 2
that.
seconds behind you won.
Yeah.
Wow. Really?
Also, if you cut through the track to pass someone, you're forced to give them back that position. Like you have to let them pass you back. Like they'll tell you that
that's
over
wild.
the radio, and if you don't, then that's probably like some other big fine or violation.
you get 5 minutes added to your time.
Like keep it fair.
Captain President with $10 says they should make a version of this that happens in the 1910s. Did they have Formula One?
They must have been racing somehow.
That would be great because
Like
I
whenever-
watched Downton Abbey, and they got some slow race cars.
Whenever whenever cars were invented, I'm sure they raced like the next day.
Oh, absolutely. Also, zero safety gear.
You gotta learn what's at stake first. Is he
Wait,
sending emojis at me?
yeah, is that what that was? Is it because you hit him?
Maybe.
Can you blow him a kiss? Can you send him that emoji?
I don't know.
The boost.
Okay, so Formula One, Tempest does stuff, says it started in 1950s. Racing was, older than that, but Formula One. Why is it called Formula One?
That's a great question. I don't know. And there are
Are they
other
coming out
numbers.
with Formula 2?
Yeah,
Well,
were they expecting the sequel?
Formula One is the highest tier, but there is like a 2, 3, 4. But those are cars that are engineered to go not as fast. So
Wait.
it's like younger drivers, rookie year drivers. They work their way up and like aspire to be in Formula One.
What
Okay.
if they make faster than Formula One?
That's F-Zero, baby. Now you're doing anti-grav racing.
Oh, okay. So that's what we're gonna get to eventually.
Right.
is
That's where the name
F-Zero.
comes from. Is that
Are
that
you-
exact play?
Are you pulling my leg? Are
No.
you serious? That's what F-Zero means is a step up from
That is-
F1?
That's the reference. That's why the series is called F-Zero, because it's saying this is faster than Formula One.
I'm not sure I believe you, but that's
That is
awesome.
100% the truth.
Drew Mando says it's true. So I have to believe it now. That's awesome. I always thought F-Zero was a weird name, but wow. George Lucas, I have watched NASCAR in the sense that I've been in a room that it was on in, but I feel like if you ask, have I ever paid attention to NASCAR, the answer
Yeah,
is
it's a
no.
very different thing. And I'll say, like the actual race, unless you kind of know. Oh wow, they're getting
Whoa.
feisty up there.
Ooh.
Unless you know what it is you're looking at, yeah, it's probably not very engaging at all.
Oh, Lord Reveal says the formula refers to the set of rules the teams are expected to follow when building their cars.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, like the formula of the car.
Wow. Like it's a science project.
It kind of is. Like in a very real way, like these engineers are building rockets meant to stay on the ground.
We're here to build failure rockets.
No, if the goal is to stay on the ground with a rocket, then like they've succeeded. Like if Formula One cars took off, it's a big problem for all these folks in the stands. You want these things to hug the road. I'm trying to race clean. I don't want to bump into this guy, but you gotta give me space.
Three out of 10 ain't bad.
Are we
that
talking review
podium.
scores or?
As his
why.
current position in the race.
Oh, okay. No, that's pretty good. That's 70%. C's get degrees. You got this. Oh, you touched grass.
Oh my,
Bluegrass,
fuel is low.
but still.
Shit.
Oh no, not on the second to last lap.
God damn it. Somebody else is pitting too. I don't know if that's the guy who's actually in front of you or not.
Well, fuel's low, but you only have like one lap left. You could probably make it.
I probably could have made it, but I'm too
Right,
too
go.
risky.
Jonathan
Alright,
Ross
just 2
says
second
jet
pit.
cars are a different thing. Jet cars are real?
You know somebody put a rocket on the car.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's like they got like a racing league.
They probably like only drag race those bad boys. Like I can't imagine you'd want to turn with a jet engine on the back of your car.
Cars are terrifying enough. They don't need jet engines.
So a jet engine, does that refer to the engine itself, or like that it should fly like a jet?
Probably just the engine, but like.
But you put it on a
fuel
thing
is
with
low
wings and it
again
can
already?
fly.
Shit.
I think you got a leak.
Oh my
man.
god.
A leak.
I think it's the
Did you
type
forget-
of like what is the word I'm looking for? Like the propulsion of it
fiduciary.
is different? I don't know what that word means, but
It's like someone that does your finances, but I think legally they have to tell you things that are good for you and not like for a selfish reason, like invest in this stock that I also invest
wait,
in.
what was the word you said?
Fiduciary?
Oh.
It's like financial.
Mm-hmm. Like a financial assistant.
Gotta pull
Yeah,
in, guys.
propulsion. That was the word. It's the way it
propulsion.
Everyone else has names. They couldn't let me just name myself.
the kid.
Yeah, like no one's saying it.
Hey, second place though. Pretty
Yeah,
good.
it's not bad.
Wow.
A rookie starting out
Even
the season.
even after stopping to refueling and then not. Still makes
if I
sense.
didn't do that stop, I would have run out of gas. So I just barely made it after that one stop.
Jari with 100 bits says cars don't need jet engines. Counterpoint. That's a good point.
All right, so maybe if I get the opportunity, I should invest in some fuel efficiency.
Oh yeah.
Commercial
I
manager.
think first take care of the leak.
Chief
Efficiency
engineer,
won't help.
2 extra fuel bars if you run out
Why
of
is she
fuel
not
on track.
happy? Just content. Shouldn't she be happy?
I mean, I guess it depends on if I'm utilizing her services. Like, do I need more money or do... Because, look, Simon's offered me exactly what we wanted, a reserve tank. It says 2 extra fuel bars if you run out of fuel on track. So you can, like,
Yeah.
take that risk.
That's good.
And so now she's unhappy. She's like, I had a good idea to get us more money. And you invested in the fuel. Sometimes you ask questions after a race. Think carefully because your answer may change your relationship with your team or other drivers. Ooh, you got to handle the media. Save the world. Hi, I've just been talking to some of the other drivers in the pit lane, and it seems that they've all agreed to donate their fees for this race to a charity working to home retired kittens. Are you also prepared to donate your winnings for this race? Who talked everyone into this? Everybody's got to do it. All right, fine.
True Mando with a bit border says Pat Folio is just jealous of her twin brother getting all the attention. Port.
That's really dumb.
I loved it. It is dumb, and that's why I loved it.
Okay, where can I get some interesting things to boost?
Also, far too many frogs. Justicator of the limes. Judicator.
Just to see her.
Justiciar. It says, does this game have frogs? I think the answer so far is no. It does have Justiciars, though. So good news on that front.
Where can I see the other purse I have?
I thought you said other purse I
okay.
have.
Okay, so I want to increase. We gave ourselves a little fuel efficiency. Should we keep going down this road?
I wouldn't put everything in one
Yeah.
thing.
Maybe
Okay,
that's all
sure.
you needed.
Yeah, we'll see how that handles. What if we decrease time it takes your car to reach its top speed, increase downforce off your car, improved handling when cornering? I'm not really having an issue cornering.
Far too many frogs. I knew it was Judicator after I
Let's get the
mispronounced
speed
it.
up, then.
So I pronounced it correctly eventually. Sometimes you gotta fail to make it forward.
Just to see her.
Yeah, just to see her. Sometimes you gotta just to see her before you adjudicate her.
Okay.
That's life.
It was good PR to donate to kittens, supposedly.
To donate to
I mean,
kittens.
yeah.
Yeah.
Retired kittens.
Wait, the kittens were retired? I remember
Yeah.
that part.
The kittens they're kittens.
I
They
know.
haven't done anything yet.
I think it was meant to be ridiculous. But if everyone's doing it, you got to. Otherwise, you look like a terrible person.
Drive, checkpoint race, elimination.
I really thought you were
race.
going to say terrorist instead of terrible person.
Not necessarily.
Do I have a cat fungus finder? I don't.
Do you want a cat?
Yes. I want an old cat that just like
Aw.
loafs
You want
and
a
just like
retired cat.
yeah, I do. I want a retired cat. Like I want to give a cat like 2 really good more years of just I will pet it whatever it wants, and then when it's tired of me, it'll go sit by a window, and I won't bother it. And it's old. I think old cats are the cutest cats.
They are cute.
They're all
All cats are
scruffy.
cute.
They are. All cats are cute.
I don't know if I agree with all cats are cute.
Well, then, you don't have to participate in this conversation, Casey. You can just... Oh, no, you're going to get a lot of extra time. You touch grass twice.
This is just a test lap, which is supposed the way I don't. And again, I don't know like the entire history of Formula One, whatever. But what I've learned from Drive to Survive is the way the events go is first there are qualifiers. So like the day or 2 days before the race weekend, the first day is everyone basically gets time on the track to like put up times, like not solo but mostly solo. Like it's not a full race. There might be like 2 or 3 other cars on the track doing their lap at the same time as you. And so you just try to get the fastest lap possible. And whoever records the fastest time, that's the order you start the race in. So in certain circuits, certain venues or whatnot, it's super important to be as close to the front as possible for obvious reasons, but more so because the track itself might be very difficult for people to pass each other. Like it might be really narrow. Like it might be a track that's actually set up in like, it's like created out of like city streets and whatnot. So like it's not like a separate specific racetrack. It's like the track is made up of like sections of this iconic city, and so you don't have as much space to like maneuver, which makes passing super dangerous, super difficult, nigh impossible.
Dang. What if you... Oh, well, no. I guess formula, as we learned, refers to how you build the car. So you can build like a skinnier car to be like, I'm going to pass them.
Yeah, you couldn't do no nonsense like that.
It's like, it's got 4 wheels, but they're all lined up like one after another. So it's just like a long motorcycle.
That'd probably be a bad car, though.
I don't know. Maybe 4-wheel motorcycles are the wave of the future.
Don't forget to use boost. I absolutely forgot to use boost.
Although it would be a bad car because that's a motorcycle. Or a motor quad, Cole?
Isn't that just an ATV? That's the term you use?
No, but that's like 4 wheels and it's like stability. You gotta have 4 wheels where they're lined up with each other.
I mean, it's still a motorcycle. There's nothing in the word motorcycle that indicates number of tires, is it?
Oh yeah, that would be bicycle.
Yeah, 2.
All right, so when you use boost, you don't just get it back like how other. I'm testing the track. Can I just test forever?
Maybe, if you wanted to.
I'm not sure what the difference between hard and soft tires are yet. Tire from race, yes, because this was just testing. Pass through a checkpoint for added time, beat the clock, elimination race. Do I pick which one of these I do, or do I have to do all of them? Compete for a podium position. Want to race?
Oh, stick shifts have soft tires, should give better grip, but don't, not last as long.
Oh, that's
So,
why.
like,
Okay, so
'cause
that's
they're
why they
like-
call them two-stop tires because you need to
Okay,
change
so
them
like yeah,
twice.
they're taking up more road, so they'll wear out faster.
Ah.
So yeah, more pit stops. Bicycle,
Okay, that wasn't that bad.
motorcycle. Oh, I guess I do say them differently. Dang, you were right. Okay, so bicycle, motorcycle. The cycle part is the same for both of those, right?
Yes.
You mean in pronunciation or
No, in function, in pronunciation.
Yeah.
They're
I mean, it's
pointing
the
out they
same
are
word.
different.
We just say it differently. I don't know why.
Yeah, why? That's why we do that.
Motorcycle.
Motorcycle, which I have heard people say, but usually as a joke.
Bicycle.
Bicycle is bicycle with a southern accent.
Oh man, you guys are racing real bad.
Okay,
Bump
you
me
were
all off the
also
track.
turned sideways just a moment
Yeah,
ago.
they did that to me. I didn't choose to do that.
Forks are free. Remember, every rule exists because someone did the thing necessary to necessitate the reason for it. Yeah, every time you go to the hardware store and there's like in the summer and there's lawnmowers outside and it says, please do not ride the lawnmowers in the parking lot.
Somebody did that.
Yep. And you missed out because it wasn't you. You could have been the one that they had to make a sign about.
Okay, boost gets refilled every lap.
Motorcycle sounds like something from a Twisted Metal game. Yeah, it does. It's my favorite Twisted Metal driver. Tempest does stuff saying soft tires warm up faster because they are thinner, I believe. Hard tires are slower to warm up because they are thicker.
That makes sense. That's science.
And the heat improves grip as well, I'm pretty sure. Like you want your tires warm. So that you don't slide as much.
Why does
off the
heat
turns.
improve grip?
Does it make them more like malleable?
I think so.
Yeah, get
Yeah, like
sticky?
yes, I think it's literally that. Bicycle.
is the process of rotating between partners of different genders. Yep, there.
I just saw that. It's too real.
It's great. Rubber gets sticky when warm. Okay, Keeper Dace confirms. Keeper Dace is a tire doctor, so we can confirm that.
Is it an entire doctor or a tire doctor?
He's an entire doctor. Not 50% doctor. Oh, I'm pretty sure they preheat drag racing tracks for that reason, says Speakeasy. Is that why they do burnouts at the beginning of drag races to like warm their tires up?
That might be a grip issue.
Yeah, because then the grip, if
They
they warm them
preheat
up,
the
then it grips
tracks?
better.
What?
I don't think they preheat the track, but also I know nothing about racing, so don't take my word for that. It just seems weird. How would they preheat the track?
Leave.
I can understand preheating the tires.
I bet
lost
a
a place in
good,
the pit.
like a pit crew can make or break your placement.
Yeah.
Like, what a niche job that must be, being in
Yeah.
the pit crew of a professional racing.
You're a professional
It's
mechanic.
perfect.
I mean, every
Yeah.
mechanic I guess is professional because they get paid to do it.
Because it's by a
You're
profession.
you're a sport mechanic. Like you're a
Yeah.
competitive mechanic. I
What?
mean.
Is it
Competitive
mechanic?
mechanic.
Wait, but like, are they all mechanics? Like, there's one guy whose one job is to take the gasoline, shove it in the gasoline hole, and then pull it out. That's his whole job.
That's his whole
Is that a
job
mechanic?
during the pit stop. But like, I'm sure he has other jobs outside of that moment. Like he's part of like the crew that maintains the car when the car's not actively in the race.
But what if he's so good at pouring gas? They're like,
He could
They
demand
don't let
whatever.
him do anything
yeah.
else.
Or he's like, "Hey, this is my job, my one job. This is all I'm doing."
But yeah, like he's good at pouring gas, but he knows nothing about cars.
Then how do you wouldn't have this job? Like, to have a job on a racing team, you gotta know about cars. I'm sorry. It's a prerequisite.
He knows where the gas goes and how to apply it quickly.
It's not enough.
Well, it sounds like some other team's about to get a star gasoline guzzler then. How do they warm it up? Flamethrower? Yeah.
And that's why you'll see oftentimes, like, when there's like a safety car on the track and they have to go like behind it, you'll see the cars like going side to side a bunch because they're trying to keep the tires warm.
Oh. Too Many Frogs says, like the subway sign that says no seances.
Is that real?
I hope so.
That's incredible. What's like the most hyper specific, like, do not whatever sign you've ever seen?
Here's I don't know about hyper specific. This is the one that gets me. That, like, when I think about, oh no,
No, I don't want to.
someone did this. Is I was driving down a road and it was like a highway, but it's like one of those country highways. So it's like kind of just a road, but it's a highway. And it condensed into 2 lanes. So one going this way, one going that way. It had a artificial median put in the middle, and it had posts put up in the artificial median. Okay? Blocking these 2 lanes. And then there was a sign, do not pass. Like, you have to go through so many obstacles to get into the wrong lane to then attempt to pass. That one blew my mind. Like, I feel like there were enough things stopping you from passing before that sign.
Maybe the sign predated the median and they just left it?
I'm out of gas.
Maybe?
What happened to my emergency gas?
Oh no. Oh no.
I'm out of gas. I'm out
Did
of
you
boost.
already go through the emergency gas?
Like, I guess they accounted for it already. Oh my god! I'm gonna
I
lose
thought
my
it was
business.
gonna
This
be
is the-
like
this
you're
is the
out,
final
okay,
stretch.
then you get more.
They're gonna fuck, they're passing me.
Block them.
Oh,
Block
no.
them. That's it. Block them. Drive backwards. You know there's nothing in front of you.
I kept second.
Oh, you got second. Yes.
I can't believe I completely ran out of gas. I thought I would get those extra 2 bars.
Oh, I'm getting some
Yeah.
good signs. True Mando says, do not use mower to shuck corn. That's a good one. No peeing in printers, says Little Lionhead.
Oh my
At
god,
undergrad, at the undergrad institution. That's really funny.
that's terrible.
How?
Someone. Beware escaping monkeys, do not approach. While driving past a research facility in the middle of nowhere. Oh my gosh, it's so good.
Renee Arnaud struck a somewhat glum figure after today's event as a team bus broke down, leaving the track. You'd think a team of mechanics would be able to fix the problem, but apparently they've been waiting for over an hour for a breakdown truck to arrive.
Dang.
I mean, they're race car mechanics, they're not bus
Yeah, I
mechanics.
feel fixing a bus is a lot different.
Very different.
Okay, we got to do something about fuel. Fuel is the bane of our existence right now.
I mean, did you forget to pull it? But you were like, nah, I don't need to pit stop. And you.
I mean, yeah, because I thought that I was
Yeah,
getting
I
an
felt like
additional
after
2.
you got
Yeah,
to 0,
but
it
I
was
guess
gonna give
it
you,
was
like, another
already
2.
accounted
That's
for.
not very helpful, or
we still ran out
less
of fuel.
helpful anyway.
Because I did 1 stop because I picked 1 stop tires, but that I didn't put in enough fuel for the full race, so I still need to stop twice. So I think I do need to somehow boost efficiency.
That makes sense.
Where is
S6 with $10 says drag racing, spinning wheels to put sticky rubber from tires on the road and warm tires. F1, they use tire warming wraps. NASCAR, they punch the tires with their faces and pour Jack Daniel all over them. Oh, okay, good. That's the difference. Now I know the difference between Indy, drag, and NASCAR. In King Dead 42 with $5 says, on the 747, the shuttle got transported. Shuttles got transported. I got transported on had a sign saying, "Attach orbiter here." Black side down. Orbiter? What's the orbit? Oh, is that the little like? Wait. If I'm thinking, what is the orbiter? Because what I'm thinking is like a hitch on a trailer, in which case you don't get to choose which side goes down. You would have to rotate a trailer. Oh, space shuttles. I didn't think it would be that sophisticated. I was like, I must be thinking of something else, not a space shuttle. There's no way that's what it is. I was wrong. It was absolutely a space shuttle.
Sometimes you get the chance to spend some time with one of your team. Whoever you choose will gain happiness. This is a dating
Better
show
spend
now?
some time with your publicist. You keep pissing her off.
Oh, here she goes right here. It's always between them two, either the chief engineer or the.
Wait,
Tim,
does
the
that
photo
mean
shoot.
they're both happy right now?
Yeah, they're both happy right now because she was happy that I did the donation
cats.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah. I looked at the screen and got very afraid because I thought Simon's mustache was his mouth. And I was like, what is happening?
It is a very different color than his hair for some reason.
Also,
This is
Miss
an
Harmony.
elimination race, so I can't be last.
Miss Harmony with a highlight message saying, could Casey talk about what racing games he loves most, please? I love Gran Turismo and dirt games. What racing games do you love most?
What's been blocking me? Like the Need for Speed games are near and dear to my heart. Specifically, Underground 2, the newer Hot Pursuit, because there was like an old one, and then there was like a.
I remember
remake
that.
one.
I didn't play it, but I remember it.
Most Wanted is amazing. I like Carbon a lot too. Oh shit.
Hey! Sorry, I was talking to Ludo, not you.
God damn it, I got eliminated. Can we restart?
Ooh, shoot.
Can we restart? I was last. I was dead last.
Dang.
Do I have to live with this? I guess I do. Imagine that performance didn't live up to expectations. The team will have had for today's race. Who do you blame for the team's poor showing?
Wow.
If I wasn't at that
Reverse
photo
dating
shoot,
sim.
I'd have been better at this race.
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
I mean, it's my fault. I don't want to blame anybody, but if I have to,
Can you blame yourself?
no, I have to blame either the engineer or the commercial. I mean, I just went out on the photo shoot, so I'm just gonna blame them. Like that's why. That's what happened. You know what? I have not been doing these upgrades. I've been pressing A, and A is just making me continue. And I was suspicious of that because it was so sudden. Anytime I would try to do the upgrade,
No.
Oh.
but
So did we not get the extra gas?
no, we got that because that was
Oh,
a
okay.
perk that I picked in like that decision screen. But like, yeah, I didn't raise the acceleration that I thought that I did. So we already did. We'll do even more efficiency. I want to increase my top speed. And then we'll improve some grip. Oh, I'm broke now. We have no more money anymore.
Oh, well.
Guess you better win the next race.
Can I make somebody happy though? Yeah, everybody's upbeat or at least happy. So we'll keep it moving. Uh-oh.
Hello.
We're having a whole thing with Pat Foley.
I heard
here.
you blamed me for losing
Right.
that race.
Hey, thanks for doing me no favors. That's put a real spring in my step. Not
Oh, I like Pat.
a real love-hate relationship with Pat Folio. She's still upbeat. Came out on top, I think. Okay, we'll try a checkpoint race. Elimination is not our bag. I gotta get better starting off the line though. Like I'm very bad at that.
Is that a perk or an engine thing you can improve?
I've not seen it.
The better go fast drive. I don't know what it's called. I don't know what part of the car is responsible for the go fast sooner. I want to say engine, but that feels like a cheap answer. Like, it's always the engine.
I mean, it probably is, isn't it? Isn't that just the answer?
I mean, unless the
more
answer is
aggressive
tires.
I mean, that probably helps.
I mean, that's the thing, right? It all helps. Like, you kind of need all the parts.
So it's a real alchemy. Is there a Mario Kart trick for getting off the line? Yeah, you gotta start the gas when the Loquito hits light number 2, I think.
Yeah, that's the timing that I'm not aware of in this yet. It's like the lights all go red, and then just before they go off is when I would need to start accelerating. So I haven't nailed that yet.
Captain President says, if you get Pat mad enough, will there be a fighting minigame on the track?
That would be funny.
That would be.
Ooh, there are 24 people in this one. I have just realized.
This is a checkpoint race.
Oh, shoot.
So we don't necessarily need to beat each other. I just need to be fastest through the checkpoints. Ooh, a tight turn. Stay on track. Give me space.
Cody says, I could never figure out timing on New Star either. So you're in good company, at least.
Maybe there is no secret timing, and that's just how you start.
Maybe. Okay, so like it's in Formula One, you do race around the track more times than what you're doing.
Yeah,
Right.
It's like big numbers, like 70, 80,
Okay.
something.
Oh my
laps.
god.
So it's basically like condensing it. So like you're having to do like 1 or 2 pit stops in that because that's what you would
Right.
like
Exactly.
do in the long run.
Exactly. All right,
Chauri
now
says, have
Chief
you tried
Engineer
going
versus Pit
faster?
Chief.
Have you tried going
Pit
faster?
Chief. Oh my god, it's Mr. Gasoline himself.
The king of
Mr.
puzzle.
Gasoline.
Start with speed when resetting your car. I don't need that. I've never reset my car once. Oh, I like that. I can slipstream. That's just real. Like, why isn't that a thing already? I let them chew up all that air. We get some headlines because we won the checkpoint race. Nice. Okay, got some more money in the pocket. Is anyone sad? No, everyone's doing okay. These other perks are... Oh, okay, I need a lot of money to unlock these. Just to unlock more slots to fit more perks in.
And True Mando says, so if Casey does more sports games, what are Jess and Jesse's preferences? Jess, what are your preferences?
Oh, I mean, I like volleyball. We've done a volleyball game, that Beastie Ball.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It was like volleyball tactics?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Pokemon volleyball.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to enable the slipstream. Okay, and the reserve tank thing is a perk that I have to enable. So that also wasn't on yet.
So it wasn't.
Oh, okay. Well,
makes sense. So I
Now we know.
need to unlock more slots so I can make more use of these things. But I already spent money on fuel efficiency. So we're gonna replace one of these with slipstream because I think that's useful. And I like money, so we'll keep this
Yeah.
money perk.
Sure.
And I like not spinning off the track.
Also
So
good.
We'll keep that as well.
Say, for sports games, I do like roller derby, but I've never played a roller derby game. Closest being roller drome, but that has shotguns and stuff. Also,
that's a really
game.
good game. Yeah, that's a really good
Yeah,
game.
it's an awesome game.
Also, okay, I think I need to pick a certain number of races on the track. Like we're in Naples or whatnot, so I need to do a couple of race types on this track before I can do the GP.
Okay. Makes sense.
But I fucked up that last elimination race.
Oh no. Also, Duke of Doom wants to know, hey, Casey, did you ever get into or get to learn Tekken or Street Fighter? I think you did start learning some Street Fighter.
Yeah, I spent a good amount of time in Street Fighter. Not as much as I would like to, but yeah, I went a little deep down a rabbit hole. Got pretty decent at the what do you call it? The modern control scheme for Kimberly and Marissa. Oh, okay, start.
I don't remember who they are.
And Marissa's like the big, burly lion, like Coliseum lady.
Oh yeah, I love her.
And Kim is the graffiti ninja girl. Kimberly. Oh, fuck. That's penalty.
Oof.
Oh yeah, I can't be back here. I forgot. I already forgot. Why is this so hard? This is so much harder than last time. I'm using all the boost I have.
Oh gosh.
Gotta get that slipstream.
God damn, they elimination race feels like an entirely different difficulty level. Like no one was trying to be in the back with me.
Blame Pam again, or whoever her name is.
Pat.
Every time.
Pat.
I drove a clean
At
race.
Pam.
Who deserves the credit?
What?
Why?
You.
What?
Yeah, I feel like.
But I was bad. So why would I give
Just-
myself credit for a clean drive?
I mean, what good would it do you
Oh,
to give
okay.
yourself the credit ever? Just like make somebody else happy.
Sure.
Yeah.
The engineer helped this clean drive that I absolutely botched.
He said, "Don't hit anybody else, otherwise I gotta fix stuff."
Just
And
call
you
me
said, "Okay."
Hey kid, just want to say thanks for the kind words. It makes all the worthwhile. It makes it all worthwhile.
See, that
Thank you,
mustache
Simon.
looks like he has just a freaking huge smile.
I don't see it.
I gotta
It might be
get
because my
this
screen's real small too.
elimination race down. All right, I just gotta remember that I can't be last.
Don't be last.
Off. No, okay, so I got nothing. I got nothing out of that.
So do you have Slipstream on right now or no?
I should, yeah.
Okay. Which means you don't have extra gas.
No, do not have extra gas.
I mean, just don't get eliminated first,
Yeah,
and
this is
that'll
the-
be an
This is the
improvement.
elimination race. I don't know if we'll last long enough to need the pit stops. Shit.
Woo! You didn't get eliminated.
Ow, but
Congrats.
there's like one guy left back there.
So you just try to make sure you don't get dead last, or are you trying to?
I can't be last when the
When that
so
timer
I
runs
need,
out.
I need to gain spaces here, and like really struggling. What the F?
Oh no!
Serafino!
Oh my god, my car is not fast enough. I need more acceleration.
Damian Glenn pointing out, and I looked, and it was true. You have infinite gas in those.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You had a little infinite sign on
My
there.
vehicle, yeah, I need to upgrade something.
Roller drama?
Increase time it takes your car to reach top speed. That seems. Oh, I'm broke. Too broke for that.
Mm.
Increase downforce, improved handling, grip, decrease tire wear, increases stopping power for your brakes, increase time it takes your car to change gear, improving acceleration. Acceleration is great. As much as I can do right now.
Oh my gosh, there is a roller derby game.
That's not the Ubisoft one?
No, and that one has like a ball involved. I think it's some sort of ball game on roller skates. There's something called roller drama, and it's story rich. And yeah, there is like an actual roller derby section where you have to like play the jammer and move around and stuff. And then
Is
there's
there
like
not a
visual
ball in
novel
roller,
stuff.
roller derby?
No, there's no ball in roller derby.
Why not?
What?
What are the rules of roller derby? Like how's roller derby played?
I can tell. Oh boy, I can tell you, but I feel like people will just get too Like, it's going to take too long. But there's 2 teams,
Really?
and they have to go around the track. Yeah, there's actually a lot of rules in roller derby. It's very fascinating. Okay, so there's 2 teams of 5. And there's a person on each team called the Jammer, and they have a star beanie on their helmet, so everyone knows who they are. Their job is to get past everybody to go around the track. Once they get past everybody and go around the track once, the second time they pass anyone of the other team, they get 1 point. That's how you score. But whoever gets out first is the lead jammer, and they can call the jam to stop it at any point. So usually they'll try and beat the other jammer around, go past the pack, and then when the other one starts approaching, they'll call the jam so the other one can't get points. But there's a lot to do with penalties, and then like people getting thrown out, and then there's power jams, and then there's like illegal hits, and there's legal hits, and it's a lot. It's great. I love roller derby.
Wow.
And Jari with 100 bits saying, please play derby on HME. I mean, now that we know a roller derby game exists, it's currently 50% off. I'll put this in the chat and be like, can I play this? It's in the chat. I even tagged Marty. Oh, I should probably say something.
Something.
Not just be like, Marty, look at this. He's like, why are you showing me this?
I mean, I feel like he would know based on the chat it's in, but
it's true.
It's always good to say to use your words. Well, you are doing much better now. My goodness.
Is this another qualifier?
Oh, there's another elimination.
Or, yeah, elimination, sorry. Yeah, you're right, Trumando. It only has 17 reviews.
Am I getting any slipstream from this car in front of me?
I mean, it seems like you're catching up. So...
Yeah, I am there. Oh, they were braking. That's why. They were trying to take the corner, unlike me.
Oh yeah, infinite gas. It says so right there.
What's safer than 4 wheels through a corner? 8. Yeah, it's true. Why don't we make cars with 8 wheels?
I mean, don't the big ass trucks have more than that?
I think that famously, I think they have 18.
Right.
That's more than 8. But there's probably a level of safety. Also, there's so much space between those wheels. I'm thinking of 8 wheels, which is less than 18. Famously, 10 less. Ooh, nice. And also much closer together, so you don't have to have something as long as an 18-wheeler.
The kid!
He's back!
It's wild they did not let you pick your name.
It's very strange.
Maybe they did. And it, like the upgrade, we just didn't take advantage of it.
Like, we can go back and like make changes to the look. So I'll see if we can. My engineer did it. I had to buy stuff for the car, so that's clearly it's clearly how we came out of this one alive. So yeah, if I go all the way here, yeah, I can
Customize driver.
Yeah, I can change the look. There's nothing here for the name.
Oh, if you use LB and RB, is that Can you? Is that?
Cody
anything?
says you can change the name.
You can? Where?
Yeah. What's that
I don't
top
know. Cody, how do you do
menu
it?
to the left? Yeah, there.
Like, this is the staff perks section. This is the garage.
okay.
This is stuff I can buy from other racers. What is this? Seasonal leaderboard?
Your
like
your
trophy
trophies.
case. Okay.
Cody forgot.
Career stats.
Cody, you really let us down, Cody.
So if we can change it, we can't change it here. Ooh, apply sponsor decals? Oh shit, I did it again.
Oh, no.
I pressed A. That's so, oh god. Why can't I just go back if I do that by accident?
Can you hang up on him?
No.
It looks like you can.
The only option is just A. Hey kid, just wanted to let you know what you said in that interview. Really appreciate it.
You
know
don't
what? I
see
meant
the
every
smile?
No.
word. Every
no.
goddamn word. Oh wait. I did the GP already. You cannot reattempt this GP event. Okay, fine. So I did everything but the test drive. I have to do the test drive. But I just did it and left.
Really? That doesn't seem right.
Yeah, I don't understand. Go on the hards. I'm good on gas. I
And
think I need to
Trumando.
rev before those lights go off. But the question is, how soon before they go off? I can't wait till they go off.
Great
Press
question.
Rev.
Trumando with a bit border says, very important question. New friends I made over the weekend encouraged me to play Spirit Hunter Death Mask. Jess or Jesse, either of you heard of it? Japanese visual novel horror game.
Ooh, not heard of it, but I do love a visual novel and/or a horror game.
I thought you were going to say you do love a good death mask.
Love a good
That
death
too.
mask. Huge fan of those.
Spirit Hunter.
Is it? Strange rumors spreading through the shadows of Tokyo's H City. Mysterious. Human has been appearing in bodies. Ooh. Yeah, I have not heard of this, but could be cool. Do like horror. Would like to get more into visual novels.
Have you played Paranorma Site? I assume not.
that
Casey
name.
probably hasn't.
Paranorma Site?
Yeah.
Oh,
You might
sight,
like that.
vision. Okay.
Like a
Yeah.
parasite that's paranormal.
Like paranormal or like
But paranormal
Yeah.
sight, like
paranormal
vision.
sight. Yes, SIGHT.
Oh, it's spelled like that? Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a. The title is a choice, but I enjoyed
Square
that one a lot too.
Enix. Dang, it was made by Square Enix.
Yeah.
Yeah, they made a lot of weird stuff.
Yeah, but it was 2023. That was like after their remake weird stuff period of like the late 90s.
Remember they made that game, The Quiet Man?
The Quiet Man. I don't know about that
Where
one.
like the majority of the game was actually like silent because you played a character who was deaf.
Yeah. I only heard terrible things about it.
Yeah, apparently it's really bad.
Oh yeah, mostly negative reviews. Hardly ever see that.
Try not the soft tires for a change.
You know, sometimes you gotta have a quiet man from a studio that gives us Parasite Eve.
Yeah.
There's a noticeable difference in terms of grip with the soft tires.
Oh yeah? Like
Yeah.
way more grippy?
Yeah.
I guess they're doing their job. Your fuel's
Right.
low. You gotta bring those soft tires into the pit stop.
You bring those soft tires over here.
Now, come on now.
All right, we're gonna quit because this is just try. Like you can't win test drive, right? Or can you? Do I have to finish a test drive before I can continue?
I mean,
What?
it sounds like it should be named mandatory drive if that's the case.
Right?
Yeah, and I thought you could do like infinite laps.
I can't reattempt this GP event until you have finished the remaining GP events in the season. Okay,
What are
so
the
maybe
remaining
In
GP
this
events?
season.
I don't.
Oh, Miss Harmony says, I just realized I have bits. Thanks for being awesome. Hot Monday energy and
Woo!
5 pride
Thank
flag
you.
bits. Thank you.
Okay, I think I get it.
Did you boot up an arcade there for a moment?
I think I need to rev up, but not be max revved when the lights go green.
You can't finish this. There's 99 laps.
Yeah, like what do they want me to do? I'm concerned.
There's no way they're going to make you do 99 laps. That's
way. Also, there was a different GP where I did. Oh, hold on, let me leave.
Cody, how do we do this?
There was a different GP where I did the test drive, left and came back, but then finished the thing.
What's up?
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
so
that's
what
it
was that?
Oh.
I have to select a different thing. That was all me. All right. So this was the first one, and then I moved to
We got it, guys. We're good.
Naples, and then yeah, now we're in Vienna. Okay. So new stuff in Vienna.
Good news. We're not going to do 99 laps.
All right. Let's see if we do better in Vienna's elimination race. Oh no, it's raining.
Oh, it's raining.
Yeah, they do a lot of
Ooh,
racing in the wet, which is very dangerous, but it is a skill. Like, as dangerous as it is, there are drivers who excel racing in wet conditions, and it's super impressive to see. Because, like, dudes will be slipping and sliding and crashing all over the place, and then somebody is just fucking killing it. And it's like, all right, well, it's not like it's impossible, because someone is doing it. Like, y'all all just are bad at this.
Terrifying.
So they do have wet tires. They make some difference in the wet, but they're significantly slower on dry. So you have to be strategic
sense.
in terms of weather, because it won't necessarily rain the whole time you're on the racetrack either. So like if the track dries up and you're still on wet tires, then you're losing a lot of speed that you wouldn't otherwise. So it's like strategic pits. Like they have like meteorologists who like watch the weather.
Oh my god.
Like they are part of the team. Well, maybe I should have done a test lap on this track. I don't know it at all. Stay.
Oh my god.
I forgot elimination. I forgot.
Cody says wets also melt on a dry track, and I'm not sure if I'm missing something.
Where are you seeing this?
It's YouTube chat. Wets also melt on a dry track. Like if water hits a dry track, it will evaporate quickly. Is like my thinking, but like, is wets the tire?
Yeah, like wets is for like wet.
Yeah, wet
weather
tires. Also.
Oh, okay. That's okay. I was it's like wets. It's like that's a weird way to say water. It's the wets. Have you looked outside? It's the wets. So that's the part I was missing. I was like, there's something here that should compute that is not. Stick Shift with $5 says, just hoops on a scale of 1 to 10.
Hello.
How much does auto racing bore you?
Auto racing?
Like automotive.
Yeah, car.
Racing?
I'm going to guess a very low number considering you were like, what's auto racing?
I just want to clarify. It's not the most exciting thing to me, but 1 to 10.
Yeah, 1 to 10. That sounds like a 3.
One
maybe a
being
2.
like, I'm thrilled by it, and 10 being like, it's the most boring thing in the world to me.
I think it's the other way around. Is it supposed to be like 10 is good?
Yeah, 10 is.
I don't
supposed
know,
to be-
because to me that would be like, the question would be, how much does it excite you? Do you know what I mean? Like, if the question is
wait.
how much does it bore you,
because the answer
then
is
10 is
okay.
probably like
No, God, you're really cooking my brain with that one. I don't like it. Because you're right, but my brain doesn't like it.
I'm still going with it. 1 being I love it, 10
Okay.
being it's boring as hell.
Okay. So high number.
7.7.
Dang, I was wrong. Really? What is more boring? Like, what's an 8,
Golf.
9, and 10 then?
Golf.
Golf? What is golf an 8?
Golf is probably maybe like a 9.
Okay, so what's an 8?
I'm
If
even like
racing
just
is-
thinking about sports and sports games right now. I was like, there are worse things. Golf exists.
And honestly,
Okay, so-
golf video games are kind of rarely boring.
Yeah, golf video games
Like,
are
golf
fun.
video games are fun. So like the act of playing golf is probably a lot more enjoyable than
Playing
watching
is
it at a-
very
at a
different than
sport.
yeah.
watching them.
Right. Yeah.
Very.
So like, and that's the same for a lot because I used to love playing Little League baseball, but god damn it, if I ever try to watch a baseball game,
So boring.
it is the most boring shit in the world. Jesus.
So boring.
I love baseball highlights. I think like the snapshots are really cool, but goddamn.
I
they're
find
boring.
soccer more boring to watch than baseball. Even Little League
Soccer's
baseball.
more boring. Yeah.
So is soccer like a 6? I gotta
No.
write this down. This.
I feel like
this is
soccer
a
might be
chart
more
I'm
boring to
throwing.
me than racing.
Oh my gosh, is soccer the 8?
It might be the 8.
Okay, so racing 7, 8 soccer, 9 golf.
Golf.
What's 10? What's the most boring
I
sport
don't
to watch?
know.
The most boring.
At least people get in fights in hockey games. I agree.
I was leaning towards bowling, but
I think I'd prefer
think-
that
okay.
to golf.
yeah, I don't think I've
Yeah,
watched
I
enough
would
bowling
too.
even to like fairly comment on how interesting it is to watch.
I'm seeing cricket come up several times, and
No,
I
people
hard
love
disagree.
cricket. Yeah,
I've
people are way
never
into
seen a
cricket.
But-
cricket game.
Okay, you should absolutely watch cricket and just try to figure out what's going on. It is absolute madness.
That's how I feel about curling, the Olympic sport with the.
Yeah.
But
Like,
curling has way.
I find it so entertaining because I'm so fucking lost and they are so intense. Like when those little whatever the fuck those things are called, when those big ass fucking things smack into each other, folks just lose their goddamn minds. It is insane.
You are correct. I think, but like, take the bafflingness of curling for you, and then add like 300 more moving parts. So you're like, wait, okay, because curling is like these 2 things don't make sense. Cricket is like these 300 things don't make sense. And how do they relate to each other?
So yeah,
That's cricket.
it almost can't be boring on a certain
Yeah.
level.
If I figured it out, then I'd probably get bored.
I feel like football, as in American football, is probably like the 5 because
Yeah.
I'm completely
Hand
indifferent to it.
We should rename it to hand egg.
Yeah. I'd probably put volleyball at 1 because I'm biased, and then maybe like gymnastics at 2. That's cool as
Oh.
shit to watch.
That is cool.
Not so cool that I ever like seek it out, mind you, but if I'm watching sports.
Okay,
I'm making a tier
I'm
list right now.
Sponsored by Zwole, and this is a perk that I get and I'm using, so I can just put its decal literally all over the goddamn car because that's what they do.
That's freaking great.
I
Do
wish
they
I could
pay
make my
per
own
decal?
I want no. that'd be
Sumo is
cool.
number 1.
Sumo's
Sumo's a really fun.
Sumo
Sumo's a
is-
fun sport to watch.
It is fascinating to watch. I got way
It
into
is.
watching sumo not too long. There's a streamer, Midnight Sumo, who I'll watch his streams every now and then. He's a guy who speaks English, but is like commentating like a bunch of like sumo matches. Sumo is fascinating.
Yeah, my mother-in-law watches sumo, and she got me into it.
Nice.
She was watching it one day when we were on vacation. And I was like, "Oh, cool! I've never really watched sumo." And like, she was like telling me all this stuff, and I was like, "Oh, well, what happened here?" And she's like explaining the rules. Fascinating. And also those matches so quick.
Yeah, they're very fast. There's a series that I watched
diving's a
as well
good
that got
one.
me interested in it called Sanctuary, also a Netflix series. It's kind of crude, so trigger warning if you don't want to deal with like a bunch of bare man ass and just really disgusting humans.
I was on board, and then I lost interest.
It's still a good show, but like it pushes the envelope in some places in terms because some people are jerks, like especially like sporty people, and like they kind of play that up. Like it's a dramatization of like I guess the actual like the gritty sumo world. So like it's not like based on like a real thing, though there are some real sumo wrestlers who star in it, which is interesting.
I gotta look this up. That sounds cool.
Yeah.
So you mean nasty like mean, not like gross?
no, both.
Oh, okay.
Mean and gross. All right, let's take on the GP. What you want, Pat? Role would like us to do some voluntary work at the local pet rescue. Can we fuel up the coach to take some kitten-loving staff there, or we could ignore them and risk losing their sponsorship?
Oh, it's on Netflix.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. I
I
mean,
want to watch this.
I guess I gotta pay for this. We gotta
Yeah,
keep the
you
sponsor
got to.
happy. They're funding our racing. The mood is subdued in the garage of Welsh Deck today. Their driver, Nigel Mawson, refused to talk to us. We've heard his car's suspension is proving tricky to set up for this track, causing problems in the corners. Okay, why are they telling me
Okay.
about somebody else's car?
Why,
Is that
Nigel?
is that
You gonna take advantage of that?
Is that
Alright.
smile again?
I tried to improve my grip on the mechanic side so that I can continue to use the one-stop hard tires because the two stops feel really good. So I'm seeing if maybe I can just up the grip. Then I won't need to rely on them.
Captain President with 20 whole dollars
Ooh.
says best two sports to combine in your opinion. Swim boxing, for example. Those underwater
Wait, what
punches.
was that like show or something where somebody combined chess and something really
It was
dumb
boxing. Yeah.
that you were
It was chess boxing, yes.
okay. That is
Oh my
not my
God.
answer.
But
to
like
be
they
clear.
combined it in
It's
the
just like, we've
worst
talked about
way
something
possible.
Like this.
Like they would literally fight in a boxing ring, and then the bell would ring, and then they would take off their helmets, sit down in the middle of the same boxing ring, and then play each other in chess.
So whoever got hit in the head most seems like they would really start failing the chess part. Urethol says, I want to see golf wrestling. Heck yes. I would love to see golf wrestling.
My tire gets stuck.
I feel like you could combine rowing with something and make it really interesting. Like your mobility is reduced to like a boat.
What about row gymnastics? Like everything you gotta do it both in the boat and while moving forward.
That's pretty crazy. I was thinking more like basketball or something.
You gotta row.
That would be so
That's right.
goddamn tiring.
Exhausting.
Like I would
Maybe the
want to
people
take.
who
No, go ahead.
Oh, rowing jousting and rowing fencing are coming up. Those are also
Yeah.
good.
I would want to take something that's already like really boring and then try to jazz it up.
Yeah.
surf fencing.
Oh yeah, surf fencing. Oh my god, that sounds amazing. I'm seeing cross-country skiing and sniping, rowing and target shooting.
Isn't that a thing? The shooting and skiing thing? I see that in the
Maybe.
Olympics sometimes.
But this is. I'm assuming cross-country skiing and sniping. You're going for the other players.
Okay, that's not a sport that we can condone. Oh, I came into the pit
paintball.
hot. Jesus.
True Man just says, yeah, shoot skiing is the thing.
You know, I can't actually tell what the wear on my
downhill
tires
skiing, archery.
Okay. I've seen this is dumb, and it's so dumb, and I'm not a huge fan of it. But there is that was a ghost car you just
Yeah,
went through.
they don't let you, I guess, crash in the pits.
just like reality. Okay, so there's car jujitsu, which is two people
I've
doing
seen that.
jujitsu, but they have to be in a car.
They're just
But,
inside
like-
of the vehicle. It's really stupid.
It is dumb. But if they also had to race the car,
You're not
then
gonna
I
get
think
there.
that could be fun. Because then they're like each one has a different destination they're trying to get to, so they have to fight over the steering wheel, gas, and brake, while also fighting.
That just wouldn't work. Like, just no one would get anywhere.
I think jousting and add another sport is a lot of.
Yeah.
Like, I want to do like
I'm into.
Like
Road
dodgeball
jousting.
golf.
Oh, are they dodging? Wait, are you hitting the golf ball and that's what you're dodging?
No, that's
Or
too
is there a
hard. That's too hard.
Separate ball.
That's too hard. Like you would have like what'd you call it in roller derby? A jammer.
Yeah,
you'd have you'd have like a specified like dodgeball thrower,
Okay.
and they have to target people who are trying to get their golf ball downfield. But the
Okay.
thing is, I think there has to be like a level of like subterfuge to it. Like they have to find the golfer who is trying to get their tee and hit the ball safely. But once they're found, they're basically under duress because the jammer has to keep pelting it with dodgeballs to fuck up their shots.
I'm into this. I love
you know how this would work?
dodgeball golf.
This would work because you couldn't, the dodgeballer, or the jammer, let's call him, would need to stay within a certain radius. Like, they can't leave a certain area. And so
Okay.
from that area, they'd be able to see where the golfer is.
I'm into it.
That would absolutely jazz up golf in my mind.
Totally would.
Like an element like stealth and surprise.
Yeah, that would definitely move it down from a 9. True Mando says, wait, gymnastics and checkers. Imagine trying to land on the right space after dismounting from a balance beam or high bars.
How long do you have to move your piece to the space after dismounting? To do it like instantly?
You have 60 seconds to make it to the board and move the piece to where you landed.
Someone said indoor cycling and dodgeball.
Or do they mean
I
like
that too?
what if the floor was a checkerboard and you had to like
Yeah, and you have to land on the spot that you want to move a piece to. I think that's the idea they were going for.
okay,
Yeah,
that's fun.
which would be super cool.
Oh, what if you did like bumper cars but with like Nerf guns? Or paintball rather.
It's a
I was
twisted
thinking
metal.
people
Yeah, I'm
could
into
combine
it.
with something.
Oh,
Paintball
and then
bumper
it's like
cars.
Mario Kart Double Dash. So like you have a shooter who's
Yeah.
right in the back, and then you have a dedicated driver.
Totally.
So you have to take out the driver though, like not the person shooting, but you have to hit the driver with the paintball to take him out.
Yeah.
Which staff perk would you like to use? Okay, easy starts. Easier to get turbo boost from start grid. That could be useful. Unlocks the restart option during a GP.
You do love a restart option.
Even though you haven't used one yet. I don't think. Or did you?
You
Because
would've
I
if
would
you
have.
could've
Yeah, I would
sometime.
have used
Oh,
it when
okay.
I kept failing the eliminations. But okay, yeah, we'll take the fresh start perk. We probably won't even use it now.
True Manda says, imagine how epic King Me would be. You got freaking land on the...
Just been talking to some of the other drivers in the pit lane. It seems they've all agreed to donate their fees for this race to charity. Oh, it's the same thing. At least give me a different thing to donate to.
Nah, that's all you get. Retired kittens.
So many retired
Also, I'm
kids.
broke. You know what? Tomorrow. I just want to see what happens.
Oh my god.
Dang, those kittens.
I just
You've
wanna see
lost
what
all your
happens.
fans.
Oh gosh. Speaky says polo, but with cars. That's how you lose an arm.
Jeez, yeah, that's super dangerous.
I mean, it's bad enough on horses. You get cars involved.
Ooh, equestrian archery. I amend my downhill skiing archery to equestrian archery because I feel
Oh,
like that's
nice.
more doable.
But that
Yeah, that's like
is
a real world
sport.
skill.
Is it?
Yeah, like that. Yeah.
Is it an Olympic sport?
I
don't know if it's Olympic, but that wasn't our criteria. It didn't have to be Olympic. It was just two sports. Because yeah, equestrian archery is absolutely a thing
Uh,
That's
that people
cool as
compete
heck.
in.
here's a call.
It actually is pretty cool because they'll do like different running speeds of the horse.
Hmm.
I mean, that's your job to put a positive spin on the shit I do. Get to it.
Be like, yeah, I didn't help those retired kittens. Tell
Like,
them.
what,
That wouldn't
again?
be a positive spin. That would just be being positive. The spin is your job.
Yeah.
Get it together, Pam, Pat.
Just mispronounce her name. We are racing in Danube. Checkpoint race, reverse track. Ugh. It's the same track, but different. All right, let's start with checkpoint race. We'll use this to get the lay of the land as opposed to racing on the test track.
Ooh.
Perks.
Yeah, Speaky says check out Mongolian horseback archery. I think that's the one I've seen.
Sounds cool as heck.
I saw paintball in golf, and I'm sure that the intent was to shoot each other with paintball guns. But I think it'd be funny if that's how you move with the golf ball,
Oh, I have a rewind.
because
Right?
you have to shoot
That
it.
would take forever.
Yes, it
Totally
would.
missed that.
So maybe paintball mini golf. But you can also shoot your opponent's balls. Take that out of context.
I feel like that checkers idea applies to a lot of stuff. Like paintball checkers, the board is vertical, and you've got to like hit the spot you want to move to.
Oh. Yeah.
Or like just darts, maybe.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Checkers darts.
Come on, you gotta give me the space to pass, buddy. This is dangerous. Yeah, pass them on the outside. How you like them apples? Stop crowding me!
I'm kind of liking this music.
Yeah, it's like 80 synth.
Oh, it's the qualifier. I was like, you're doing great on gas, and it's because
Infinite.
Deebs, there is music. It is very soft though, and it might be louder for me than for you, because I have control over my own
What?
level of. Oh, is this the reset you're talking about?
No, this is just rewind, which I hadn't been using. I get penalized
I
for
didn't
using
know you
rewind.
had that option.
They
Yeah,
showed
I
it.
didn't either.
They showed it in the tutorial, but yeah, I hadn't used it at all because I didn't need it. But like, I missed a checkpoint. I don't know how bad that is, so I went back the first two times.
What's the penalty for using it?
I don't get
What?
as high a reward at the end.
Oh, okay. Horse racing and boxing. No riders. The horses just punch each other. I'm ignoring you today. I'm sorry, Incarnadine. What am I ignoring you about?
What did you ignore?
I'm ignoring Carnadine. I guess on purpose. Deal with that. I'm just kidding. I'm not. I'm gonna scroll up and find out what it is. But first, Jabri, subscribe with Prime. It says use my Benzo bucks. Thank you very much. Oh, there's a highlighted message. Hang on.
I don't always read highlighted messages either, because I have enough channel points to make every message I ever write again highlighted.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm sitting at a cool 48K.
I've got 72K.
Incarnadine says all of this make me think of Paralympic games like blind downhill and murder ball. What is murder ball
Yeah,
and
what-
blind downhill?
Murder ball could go so many different ways.
Oh, murder ball is their like wheelchair basketball. Is that it? But it's called murder ball. That's like a real thing.
What?
Why is it called that?
I don't know. I think it's they can run into each other.
Alright, so this is a track we just did, but in reverse and in the wet.
But I think I've seen people play Murder Ball. It is cool. And then blind downhill
Stop wet tires.
skiing.
Everybody's talking about how many channel points they've got, and it's an obscene amount. And I was, for a second in my head, was like, how do they have more than me? I'm always here. And then I remembered that other second win streams exist.
You're always here on your streams. They're here on all the streams. 436K.
Oh, fuck you. Are they gonna penalize his ass for that?
How does blind downhill skiing work?
It sounds extremely dangerous.
Oh, a guide remains behind the skier, orienting the skier with verbal descriptions and instructions. That's incredible.
That's insane.
Yeah, that's quite impressive.
How does that work?
Wow. I mean, did they literally tell them? That's
But
hard
like,
on
they just
Colt.
ski behind that? Like, how do?
Yeah.
I feel like it's hard enough to ski directly behind anyone and just do that. Like,
Let alone give them orders while they're racing, like for the
insane.
best time. Yeah, that is wild. Oh, Murder Ball is wheelchair rugby. Is a description.
that
So
makes
yeah, it's
more
full
sense.
contact game. Yeah, full
Regular
contact.
rugby should just be called murder ball.
Murder ball.
Yeah. Too late. It's been taken. Wow. That is okay. Both positions in that is incredibly hard because one, you're skiing without seeing. That's wild. Two, have you ever tried to describe something in enough detail to move a person to a place you wanted them to go while they weren't looking? That is so hard to do.
There's probably like a shorthand. Like there's probably a system that's in place.
Oh.
That takes
Still.
care of that.
Yeah,
But
absolutely. But even with that, that is some skill. Like a rally co-driver, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well.
But if the driver wasn't looking. Jari with 100 bits says, "Let's try it." Casey, tell me how to drive with his eyes
Tell
closed.
Casey how to drive with his eyes closed.
Can we try it? Can we try it on like a test track so it doesn't cost you anything?
He's in the zone.
No, we can't.
We gotta go to.
We
We gotta
can try
after
it.
this race. We gotta go to a test track.
You can absolutely try it. It's good.
I have seen people do this with a Mario Kart.
Oh
And
yeah,
it's
we're like one's facing
funny.
the other way.
Yeah.
This is going to be a complete disaster, but I am happy to try it. Okay, I think I figured out pit lanes, right? Like when you jump in, you select your tires, and then you use the time it takes for them to change the tires to just fill up as much gas as you can. And then you get the
Makes
hell out.
sense.
Hmm.
Well, I guess I didn't fill up enough gas at all. But I should have the perk on right now that does the backup tank thing. And,
We can find out.
The last lap should be like right around this corner, I think.
Bob's from Bob's Burgers asking you to pit for gas.
No. No pit.
He doesn't know what you know.
Race is over. Oh, I'm tripping. There was one more lap left.
Oh no!
We're here again.
So you only get two.
Do you get your 2 emergency ones?
I
or did you already
should.
use them?
Like I have the perk selected now, so I'm assuming they will pop up when I'm out of gas.
Oh my god!
I guess
And I
we're
still
about
have
to find
my
out.
boost bar. Oh yeah, look,
you
it popped
did
up.
it! Yeah, it was 3 bars.
It was 3. How'd that happen?
I don't know. That was like 2.5, but it was basically 3.
Oh my god, you are so far in first. think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. No, you're good.
Yeah, somebody went racing today. Haven't even using a boost on this lap. There we go. We out here.
You got it? You got it?
Yeah.
Checker flag.
Oh my gosh.
Music's intense.
The gas lasted. Oh yeah.
Oh my god, the second person was like 20 seconds behind
Yeah.
me.
Jeez, they stopped for gas. That's their problem.
They might have.
The kid.
I'm 70 years old.
Okay, Pit Chief says change tires in the pits more quickly. I mean, that's good, but my issue is still gas.
Yeah.
Oh, $120 for winning a GP on a one-stop strategy. I think I gotta take it.
Hey.
Driver dispute. Welsh Tech's drivers. Okay, the same guy was being mentioned again. Nigel Mawson was furious to finish behind the kid today after what he described as appalling driving from the new star driver. He's a menace. He shouldn't be allowed behind the wheel outside of fairgrounds, stormed Mawson. What do you say to that?
I don't
Nigel,
like either of those options.
Ooh,
Yeah, tell him to get good.
right? Like, F this guy.
All right, so
I'm
we gotta
happy
go
to have
test
beef.
track now.
Oh, yeah. Hold on, let's spend some money before we get back out there. We got a fuel efficiency, right? We decrease the amount of fuel your car needs carrying. I'm decreasing how much fuel it needs, but that doesn't change.
The gas should last longer.
Yeah, so it's still efficiency, but it's not the main efficiency metric, I guess. Top speed. I guess that's it. I'm not doing anything for braking power.
Why?
right,
Why
got it.
stop? I'm going fast.
Right?
The goal is to go.
Oh, I'm broke. Very broke. Okay. We'll move on. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Hello, this is Len DeFees. Len DeFees. Calling. I'm a commercial manager at Burnhill Racing, but you've probably heard of me already. Luckily for you, I'm currently looking for a change. What do you say? I get my people to talk to your people. Maybe I could fit you in for a lunch appointment. I'll need to check my diary. Oh, would he be replacing
Pat.
Oh, Pat, who's like always mad at you. Well, she's upbeat now.
Yeah, like she's not that mad at me. It's just we deal with Pat a lot. I don't know. Look, Pat and I haven't always seen eye to eye, but she's part of the team. I'm not just gonna replace her at the first chance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's doing her job.
Len who?
Yeah, I don't even know this guy. Be miserable.
Oh, it's Pat.
So that's how you do it. Your spat with Nigel Mawson is going viral. The fans are loving it. Ah, she's picking me up.
Nigel, who?
Yeah, fuck Nigel. All right, test track, right?
Yeah, test track.
So the plan is, you were gonna tell me.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think there are two things that I need to know since we are following a racing line.
Okay.
You need to let me know which direction to turn, I guess, like a level of intensity, perhaps, but also,
Okay.
I guess the color, so I know whether to like accelerate, decelerate, that sort of thing.
I feel like.
Oh,
All right, eyes closed. Eyes closed.
Oh shoot.
All right.
Okay.
Go
wait.
for
Wait.
it.
Oh gosh. I thought. Okay. I was thinking we could time these. We'll do one me, one Jess. But yeah, let's just do
I
this.
have
All
zero
right. You're
information
doing
right now.
great. You have such a long straightaway. We're gonna be here for another minute.
Really?
So.
What track
Yeah.
is this?
Okay. All right. All right. Start slowing down. Start slowing down. Turn right. Hard right. Hard right.
Hard right.
Hard. Keep going. Hard right.
Hard right.
Keep going. Hard right. Okay.
Going
Stop.
hard right.
Straight. 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 Left. Left. Left.
Straight. Going to the left.
Left. Left. Okay. right.
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 I'm going right.
Right. Okay.
I can't.
All right. Left.
The car
left,
doesn't seem
left,
like it's moving.
Left. No, you turned around. Left.
All right, I'm driving to the left.
All right, you're stuck. You gotta go in reverse and turn to the right.
Reverse to the right.
Okay, now go now.
Oh my god.
Where am I? I have no information.
Straight left.
Straight left.
Yes. Okay. All right,
What is
and stop.
straight
down.
left?
Okay, go a little bit left.
You're
You're touching the side railing.
A little bit
so
left.
go a little left.
A little left.
All right, now you're back on a track. So go. Oh, you're too right. Okay, right. Right. Yep.
Go right.
Okay, so go straight.
Going straight.
Go straight. Okay, now tap it left. There you go.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah, now
yeah.
you tap it right. Okay, and you're coming to turn left. Okay, straight. Okay, you're on the turn, but you're still good now. So start tapping left now. Okay. Oh no, just tap it. Don't hold it. All right. So now tap left. Tap. There you go. Okay. Now tap right. tap. Oh, God.
Oh.
I'm done. I'm calling it. We've gone the wrong way too many times.
Where? I'm so confused. I wish I could watch a replay.
I mean, after the stream, this will be available, so you can. We need words for like, how hard right and left you need to go.
Right. Yeah. Like there's a lot more nuance than just right and left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, sometimes I would just lose it, and then you would keep going, and it would just make it worse. It was going fairly
well at first. Yeah, that's because it was
it was just a straightaway.
Yeah, the quarter-mile straightaway really helped.
Oh, they're both ecstatic, so someone's just gonna go down. Yeah, come on, I gotta get the job done. I can't just go to a movie premiere. Come on, Pat.
What movie though?
Doesn't matter.
Ford
We got a
versus
race
Ferrari.
to win. Ford versus Ferrari. There's a Brad Pitt Formula One movie that's coming out this year.
Yeah.
Like it looks sick as shit.
Is he part of the Brad Pitt crew?
I see what you did there.
The head cock tells me I did a good job.
Damson Idris, I think that's how you say his name, is also in it. Damson Idris, something like that. It's like a young hotshot racer joins a Formula One team, and Brad Pitt is like an old washout who they add to the team in order to give the young hotshot like the sort of guidance and experience he needs to like get good. But it's also Brad Pitt's shot to basically like not go out as a loser. Because I think he raced in a different racing league, but got like hired by Formula One. And that happens. Like there are people who drive in like other leagues, like NASCAR or IndyCar, whatever these other things are. Like sometimes there's some crossover. Like not super often, but sometimes.
Saimu says pairing up for blind gaming should be a thing for Battle Masters at some point. I agree.
Yeah.
We should do a team-based Battle Masters where one person has to tell the other what to do. I'm writing this down. Under my tier list of boring sports from Jess.
Oh fuck! That was
Whoever's the lowest latency wins. Oh, Stick Shift with a $2 dodo says Brad Pitt crew was a $2 joke. Thank you. Much appreciated. I'm glad.
It's a pretty good joke.
Yeah, thank you.
Don't push me off the track. Come on, race clean.
What happened to Battle
Maybe
Masters?
that's Nigel.
Taking a break.
Is that Nigel?
Maybe it is Nigel. I don't know.
Yeah, we were working on some other stuff. I'm really stewing on this like team up idea. I may pitch that for an episode.
I mean, I have pitched it. not
you?
blind necessarily, but that we
Oh,
should
okay.
do like team episode.
I wonder who would be on
I
your
think that'd
team,
be fun.
Jess.
I think it's
I
got to be like a
mean-
random draw.
I specifically claimed a person when I
Oh no, it has to.
when
be
I suggested this idea.
random. It has to be random.
Yeah, it'd be more fun if it was random.
Pats on the back all around for the New Star Racing team. A perfect performance in today's checkpoint event. We'll see their engineering team very happy at the level at which they have their car functioning. See, Pat, when I walk the track, I get to internalize it, and then we win races. We can't just be going to the movies, all right? Get it
Yeah.
together.
Besmirch with $2 says, "When did you start playing pole position?" At 7 o'clock. Oh my gosh, which was almost literally 2 hours ago. It's 8:56.
Oh, shit, we are at time.
Yeah, I did not realize. We haven't even picked what the top 10 most boring sport is.
We haven't even
according
gotten out of
to
the
Jess.
1980s.
Yeah,
in
what's
this
number
game.
10?
That's up to you. It's your list.
I don't.
We have volleyball is least boring, gymnastics second least boring,
Volleyball's
3 and 4 are
great.
empty,
I
hand
want to
egg
put
is
like
5.
figure skating near the lower numbers.
Oh,
I think.
okay. I thought that was going in 10, and I was
No, no,
like,
no,
are
no,
you
no,
kidding
no,
me?
Figure skating is
No.
good.
Yeah, it is.
Exactly.
Oh,
I'm gonna,
okay,
I'm gonna put
okay.
that at like 3 or 4. I'm saying, because those
Okay.
are empty. 10. I don't know what's more boring than golf that I've actually seen.
Tennis is good to watch too.
Oh yeah, tennis is fun. How about that number 4,
Okay.
and then 3 figure skating.
I think tennis is boring, but
Did
this
baseball
isn't my
make the
tier
list? Because baseball might be the most.
Oh,
boring
baseball's
to
not
watch.
on here yet.
Do we have a?
I think
there a
golf is more
competitor?
boring than baseball.
Do we have a number 6?
We don't.
Yeah. Okay. Put football up there. Put baseball at 5.
Football is
Wow.
nowhere near that boring.
I think
Football
it's boring
is
as
very
heck.
boring. Yeah.
It is not that boring. Like
Football
I
is
can
very boring.
there can be boring football games, and I understand like the lack of interest in football, but football is not more boring than golf.
No, no, no,
slash-
no, no. It's not more.
No,
It's
yeah.
no,
Oh,
it's
okay.
not.
Okay.
It's at number 6.
6,
So it's
okay.
like
fair enough. I thought you were putting it at 10.
no. I don't know what 10 is.
It's got to be golf.
Competitive grass growing.
It's got to be golf.
Dressage? Nah, dressage is interesting.
What
even
is
though I don't like
dressage?
horses. Dressage. it's
Oh, when the
horse
horses
dancing.
dance. Oh. Yeah, that's whack. What about like grooming shows, grooming competitions, like for pets? Like, oh,
That's
look at
Like
Sport?
the
this, look at this pretty
Wince-
cat.
Westminster dog show or whatever.
Yeah, that sort of stuff. Not the one where the dogs like
Maybe
run the
like just
obstacle
like
course
a
because
really long
that's kind of
race.
hype.
Like not car racing, just
Like a
foot
marathon?
racing. A really
Oh,
yeah marathon.
yeah.
Like who wants
Like
to
the,
watch
like
that
the Boston
from start
Marathon.
to finish? Marathon running. Yeah, that's what we're going with.
Okay, that's fair. I think that's why we don't see it on TV very often.
I mean, it's a big thing in the Olympics when it comes around.
Yeah,
It's impressive as heck. I just don't want to watch it ever.
Fair enough.
but the marathons, don't they do like they show marathon for a while and then they'll cut to another competition? And they'll
Probably
cut back
because
to
it's so
marathon?
boring.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
They probably cannot just keep it on that for the whole time. But yeah, that will take us to the end of today's stream. In case you couldn't tell, I think this is a really good time. We only really scratched the surface of it though. Like we're at the very beginning still of like the career mode. There's a multiplayer mode in this as well. I don't know how deep the bench is in terms of people playing. But like I don't know, it's got a good aesthetic. It's got fun little management sim things in between the races, and the races themselves so far are entertaining enough. It may be a little too simplistic, but it might just be because we're still in like the earlier seasons. You know what I mean? Like things are supposed to get more complicated, like probably tougher races and faster cars and whatnot as we progress. But as a starting thing, I think it's fun. Like I like this sort of arcadey taste of what it's like to be like a race team manager without a high level of complication that would maybe disinterest folks who have the sort of casual interest that I do. Because like I don't want a Forza Motorsport version of this because like that's just too much. But I like it. Hidden gem, I say. Well done, all.
Woo!
So yeah, with that, anything to plug, guys? Jesse?
Adventurous Night came out on Saturday.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I got
Episode.
15 minutes left in the latest episode. It's great.
So
I
you
love
should
it.
Check that out.
Yes, please
is
do
great.
if you haven't already. It's a great show.
And if you have, tell someone else to check it out.
Yeah, force it on your friends. They'll thank you for it. I keep seeing those messages. Folks will be like, "Oh, I just found this show, and now like, it's the thing that like I look forward to on the weekend the most, whatever." Like that's so like heartwarming to hear. But it's
It really
also
is.
like anyone who still isn't watching this show, like listen to these people. like there are reviews floating around of the quality. Like maybe give it a shot. That's all I'm saying.
Demand
Anything
your
else, Jesse?
friends. Give it a shot. Well, oh boy, I'm working on animations this week and doing some other stuff behind the scenes. And apparently, I have to make a pitch for a new Battle Masters episode because this sounds very fun.
How would we? Never mind. I'll leave that to you in your pitch.
Yeah, I'm cooking this idea in my head right now. I'm really into it.
Cool.
Does that do it for you, Jesse?
RPG Help Desk on Thursday. Kendo from Cobalt Press will be on. So
Nice.
4:30 Eastern. I'm very excited. We're gonna talk about horror and all the spooky things you can do. So.
Sweet. How about you?
Oh yeah,
Jess?
and I had the bite size. Thanks, George Lucas, for reminding me. I did a bite size on Centum, so you can check that out too if you're interested.
Oh
in that game.
yeah. You did do that.
Yeah, I did.
Good stuff.
Okay, I won't interrupt you again. I promise.
No, I just need to
Done.
know because it's either you're not saying
I'll
anything.
be on the rewind tomorrow. Shoot, you're
There you
right,
go.
George Lucas.
There
I'm on
you
the
go.
rewind tomorrow. We're gonna talk about we're gonna talk about at least one cool thing and two other things I did not think were cool. But one really cool thing that I am amped to talk about.
I mean, that's what the rewind is
Yeah.
what are these things that we don't think are cool?
But one thing that I think is really cool.
Sweet.
So one thing to definitely spend your time with, and two other things that you could probably miss.
Whew. And Jesse will tell you exactly when and how to miss them.
I will tomorrow. Is it at the rewind time?
Jess, what do you have that you want to let the folks know about?
So this week, instead of doing Lords of the Fallen, Jack, Marty, and I are doing an Assassin's Creed Shadows launch day stream. I think because Marty wanted to play that, so we're doing that on Thursday. Oh, what the heck?
Nice.
It says Lords of the Fallen is still on the calendar, but it's in the Tuesday slot. So I guess Jack and Jenna are doing that. I've been replaced.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
Probably just because, like, obviously Nick is at GDC, so that slot was open. You
Gotta get your bucket on.
yeah.
Gotta.
I think that might be it for my streams this week. Yeah, Assassin's Creed.
I am
Cool, I guess.
honestly looking forward to that. I hope it reviews well because it's on my fantasy team.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Does that do it for you, Jess? Any Dead by Daylight today?
No, been having a lot of trouble with Dead by Daylight.
Oh no.
Yeah, I've just been getting disconnected pretty much every time I try to play lately. So I figure probably best to not attempt to stream that today.
Gotcha.
Fair.
All right.
I don't know why this happens every so often. Dead by Daylight is just like, you know what? No, you need a break.
Yeah.
Walk out of here.
Someone has to let you know.
Fair enough.
As for me, you can find me all over the internet, Sigma Gears 9. Me and the fiance did our Dance and Eat stream last Friday. It was a hoot. Twitch has nuked the audio for that stream because we played Just Dance, and of course this is all licensed music. But what I'll try to do is over the course of the week, maybe get some clips out that'll maybe go on the Ko-Fi page as well as social media in general, so folks can just kind of get little bits and pieces of how that went. But we will be off like the next probably 2 weeks because one starts a bunch of preparation for wedding stuff, and then the next one is the weekend of the first wedding ceremony, the traditional Nigerian wedding ceremony. So we're just gonna be busy over those weekends. But we'll see. Depending on what's happening, maybe I'll have some surprise streams pop up here and there. Probably not, but we'll see. But just follow social media in case you want to keep up with that. Keep an eye out for some new shorts. Just, recommendations on just like upcoming indie game things that we think are cool that might pop up. And all the regular streams should be back this week as well. Marty and I will probably be starting a new... Wait, no. When is the Assassin's Creed stream? It's in the early slot. Okay, so never mind. Marty and I will probably still be starting a new Metroid. I don't know if it'll be like a Zero Mission or Dread or something like that, but we'll probably start something this Wednesday. Oh, actually, it wouldn't matter because Nick is at GDC. When does Nick come back? I don't know. You know what?
I don't know.
We'll figure this out. We'll let you know. A lot of moving pieces this week. All right. So just hang in there. We'll get you some content as manpower permits. But thanks all for hanging out. Thanks to Devolver again for being a sponsor for this stream. We'll see you next time.
Thanks, Devolver.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.